Good morning, everybody. Welcome to LIGHTFAIR. I'm Charles Konufke. I'm the Vice President for Systems for Legrand's Wattstopper product line. And today we're going to talk about our new Segment Manager interface for Wattstopper's DLM product line. Some of you might know the Segment Manager, having had it on job sites before. What you might be familiar with is an interface that looks like this. The ability to go in and find the DLM devices in an entire building by just choosing a discovery, starting the discovery, and then having our unit go out and talk to every individual room and find every DLM device in that room and bring that information back and add it to the database automatically. We've rearranged some of the items to make it easier to use. And what you're looking at here is the ability now to drill down and find the information that you're looking for. I'm going to click on an individual office. What's key is we're actually talking right now on this screen through the internet to Wattstopper's office in Birmingham, Alabama. So this is actually the live building with all of our programmers and customer support people that we're seeing the information on online. I'm going to go to my friend Pete's office. And what you'll be able to see is we're now talking to the individual occupancy sensor in Pete's office down in Birmingham. There's the sensor. Right now I can see that this is set for a 10-minute normal hour time delay. If I wanted to make a change, it's going to just be the ability to touch on that. And let's set that to a 15-minute time delay. So somewhere down in Birmingham, Alabama, there's an occupancy sensor that's got a little LCD screen, and it's actually updated from 10 minutes to 15 minutes just based on what we did here. Now, these features have all been standard in the DLM Segment Manager ever since its release, but let's show you what's new. What's going on in all these rooms is that there's actually very valuable information. The rooms can report out what the wattage is for every one of the circuits that's in that room, whether it's a plug load or lighting circuit. What it can also report out that's really important to somebody that might be interested on the HVAC side is the occupancy of that room. The key was, how do we bring that information out of the room and make it visible and actionable by somebody who's running the building? Normally they might be thinking about a color graphic display. We're thinking we've got a better way to show that information. And what we came up with was a tiled interface. On every one of the tiles, what we're going to do is we're going to show you what the total wattage consumption is for a room or a group of rooms. In this case, we've got the north wing and we've got the south wing. If I want to see what's going on in the north wing, all I have to do is touch that tile, and it's now going to automatically bring up all the individual tiles that make up the north wing. So I can now scan through that to see every individual room. There's an icon on here to indicate whether or not the room is occupied or unoccupied. So I can take a quick look, I can scan through this, and it is completely scalable. If you were in a university, you could have one tile for every building on the campus. You could click on that, see the individual buildings, click on that, see the floors of the buildings, click on that, and see all the individual rooms. So what I can see is, in the bottom part of this tile, we've got what the total wattage consumption is in that room. And because we put the square footage in for the room, what we can also see is what the watts per square foot are. Additionally, the little icon here lets us know whether a room is occupied or not. So this ability to see the information is really something revolutionary, and we're very proud to be able to offer to our customers. Additionally, the way that this is set up is what we call a hierarchy or a location view. So that idea of a campus, a building, a floor, a room. But somebody else might actually have a very different desire. They might want to see the room set up based on similar types. So maybe they want to be able to watch the engineering rooms, or maybe they want to watch the individual office rooms, or the rooms on the east side of the floor. So what we can do is we can actually go back. We can now go, instead of a location view, we can go to what's called the custom view. So now what we've got is a tile for each one of those areas, and this is completely flexible. Anybody can create these tiles at any given time. So for instance, we've got a demo group. If I click on the demo group, these are specific tiles that I've got that I want to keep an eye on separately for others so that I can compare their use based on type versus every other space inside the building. Automatically in our software, if you go in, you can use hashtags in our base software package and say this room is for a hashtag first floor, a hashtag engineering, or a hashtag this is individual office. So once you've got those all set up, what you can do is you can automatically import that file that you've got into the segment manager's interface, and it will programmatically create these tiles automatically. Additionally, we've made it easy for a customer to be able to do it on the fly. So if they're looking at individual rooms, and I want to be able to watch these 3 rooms, I can go over. Excuse me. I can select one room, I can select another room, I can select the 3rd room. These rooms are now selected, and I can now just save these to a group and make my own group of whatever this might be. So what we're trying to do is, we understand the value of color graphics. If somebody is interested in a color graphic floor plan, we'd be more than happy to be able to provide that with this product. However, we're trying to think about all the facilities that don't have the capability of having somebody run that color graphics program and keep it up to date. So while a Class A building might need color graphics, think about a school or a retail establishment. They might be just as interested in the information in their spaces, but want a simple and easy way to be able to interface to it. So thank you everybody for listening. We hope what you've seen piques your interest. We think what we've done is been able to take what would normally be a very expensive custom device and make it so now we can bring this to anybody that uses a segment manager on their job. The ability to create this information programmatically means that we're able to bring the cost down and really bring data acquisition to the masses with this. So I'm Charles Kanufke, Legrand's Vice President for Systems for the Wattstopper product line. If you're interested in more information, please go to the Wattstopper website or the website below, or contact your local Wattstopper rep. So thank you very much, everybody.